There are now 54,000 reasons and growing exponentially of why and how we're going to save this country. In light of the sacrifice of Charlie Kirk, the final sacrifice that he offered at the hands of a deranged leftist, we are going to save this country moving forward. This video is going to show you exactly what's happening underneath the surface, because we are not only going to seek vengeance in the political realm, we're going to save this country together. So guys, if you're down with that mission, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on. Something's happening and you need to be fully aware of it, because we are on the political and righteous warpath. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to jump right into it. I'm not going to bury the lead. So, I told you a couple days ago, actually it might have been a day ago, honestly, that all of them are kind of blending together. I told you their next move. I told you the left's next action. And it's not because I'm a genius. In fact, I very rarely make predictions, but this one was so low-hanging fruit that it came true within 12 hours. I told you that they were looking for a catalyst. They were looking for a response. They needed to blame your response to their catalyst as a reason for revolution. This is far leftist groups 101. If you study it, it's all over the place. It's very well known. They start a big catalyst, they do this great event, and then they wait for the response. The response comes in, and then they frame the response as the problem. Viva Revolution, and now we have a communist socialist state. It is literally from the 60s. It's from all communist countries. It's not new. But they didn't get it. And that's the part I want to talk to you about. Make sure you send this out to everyone you know who's from the ages of about 15 all the way to 30, because they need to hear this. They counted on a reaction, the violent right. They didn't get it. They got prayer vigils and they got memorials. So what did they do? They started destroying memorials, just like I told you they were going to start doing. Then they just started doing the next piece and destroying murals in the dark of night. Some in the light, but most in the dark of night. And that's what I'm about to show you. They are literally doing everything they can to get a reaction out of you, and you're not giving it to them. In fact, watch, you're doing the exact opposite. As you can see here, this is a memorial rock that was painted for Charlie Kirk. This is posted September 16th. You can see it right there. And then right to the right, painted over and destroyed with a BLM's insignia. They only know how to destroy. They don't know how to build. They don't know how to inspire. They know how to destroy through the grievance politics of greed and envy. Let's go to the next one. And I'm building all of this up to a point. This is why this is so crucial. This is the mural they made in Pensacola. This is the call out. And then this is what they did to it overnight. All the different things that you would expect in similar phrases to the actually Antifa slogans that were on the bullets that killed Charlie Kirk. But here's how you responded. This is how everyone painted over that and started doing Bible verses, things with love and crosses. You're not giving them the reaction that they want, so they're only going to keep on doing this underhanded, backhanded stuff to try to elicit a reaction. You're not giving it to them. And this is the payoff. I told you I'm not going to bury the lead. Turning Point USA is the fastest growing political organization in the entire world. TPUSA has received over 54,000 new chapter requests nationwide. 54,000 new chapter requests. Charlie's life goal was 20,000 chapters. It's more than doubled it now. They tried to silence Charlie. They only made his movement unstoppable. This is the turning point. I have been saying that same thing. We've been talking about it. We are at the pivot point, the turning point of our nation, and we're going to save it. And this is the other part that I was debating whether I wanted to talk about it, but I was having a phone conversation with a friend. I'll go big on this part, and then I'll show you the video that is kind of fueling this whole thing. I had a conversation with a friend offline, obviously anonymity on it, doesn't matter who it was. But basically, what just happened was, if you're religious or you're not religious, what every single person in the United States basically went through over the last 5 to 7 days was basically this in a synopsis. A thought leader was shot. Everyone looked. Wait, what? How could that happen? And when they looked, they saw the left gleefully posting videos, celebrating, dancing on the graves of someone who has literally just been politically assassinated in America on a college campus. The mask slipped, and every single person saw exactly who was on the other side of what their feelings were, and what they were witnessing. They all had a natural, a recoiling. That's what you're seeing. If you are religious or if you're not religious, it doesn't matter. Every single person knows evil when they see it. It's a natural human element. It's a human response. You see something like that and you go, oh my God, that's ghoulish. That's what just happened. The Democrats and the left are one now. If the Democrats do not oust the far left, they are going to become the far left. We are watching a basically 2.0 of the 1960s with the hippies. It's exactly what we're witnessing. And what happened after the hippies went and turned ultimately violent, bombings, all sorts of things, everyone turned against them. There was 30 years of Republican push. This is what's happening now, because every single person watching this video had a natural, innate, emotional response of recoil whenever you saw what the left was doing. That's the point. Everyone saw it was what it was. It's evil and it's wrong. And our side, the side that wants this country to restore itself to its greatness and have good moral decency again and not be a psychotic swinging left and right pendulum, they saw this, what I'm about to show you. Watch this. This is the really important piece to this.
Yes, he deserves to die, and I hope he brings it down.
The left has a violence problem, and Charlie Kirk being shot is proof.
I just came here to announce my official divorce from the Democratic Party.
Going forward after today and seeing how liberals and leftists and Democrats are acting towards this, I am never voting Democrat again. Ever again. For the rest of my life, I will always vote Republican.
This Charlie Kirk thing kind of put the nail in the coffin of me being a Democrat. I was slowly moving away from it anyway because I was noticing certain things.
All right, come on. You have to understand what's happening. The Democrats on the left, the very people that Charlie Kirk was taking people away from, who was leading the movement away from them, were already walking away from the Democratic Party because their approval numbers and their political perception was in the toilet. It was in the basement before the far left assassinated Charlie Kirk. Now, everybody who was in the middle and who was on maybe just saw the demonistic and demonology that came out from this, and now they're out. Guys, you just witnessed a turning point in our nation. And again, I would like to reference 54,000 new chapters of Turning Point USA. You don't recover from that. And these are the same people who take memorials for Charlie Kirk and think it's a good idea to do free Palestine rallies. They're unhinged. And everyone knows it and everyone sees it. And that's the entire point of this video. I want to make it very clear. We are going to take our country back. We're going to work together towards that goal. I have seen enough evil to where I do not want my children to grow up in the exact same environment. I want to leave it better for them than I had it for myself. And I know a lot of you guys feel the exact same way. And a hell of a good starting point is 52,000 new Turning Point USA chapters. Before his assassination a week ago today, it was at 900 and 1,200. They 52x the thing that they hated. And that's us just getting started. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you on the next one.